Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. I'm here this evening to do the general reading for the sign of Aries for October 2017. So let's get right into the deal here, shall we? This is a general reading for anybody new to the tarot community here on YouTube. That means it may or may not resonate with you on a personal way. This is also for this Aries Sun. Please check out your moon signs, your rising signs through my other videos as well. They may resonate more with you than your sun sign will. Not only that, why not read up on all your signs? Why shortchange yourself, right? You get a bigger, broader a picture of what is to come. And I'm surely out of all those signs that you read for yourself, something will resonate, I'm sure. This is the telling of the future. Most of this is yet left to unfold. Yeah. Nope. Wrong way. This way. Here we go. Some things may be ongoing right now, in your present. Things from the past could be coming to play a point in your present and in your future. But overall, these readings are for the future. Okay. Let's see here. Aries, 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 Aries. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm getting all fumbled here. Aries. What's in store for Aries? Health, wealth, love, home, finances. These are your cards. Okay. Here we go. Very first card is King of Wands. Practicality. It's the first time he's popped up in these monthly readings too. Second card. That was your overall energy. Your second card is your finances and wealth. And wow, Pentacles have been falling right into the right spot all these readings. Three of Pentacles, recognition is the key word. Third card, your hearth, your home, love, your heart. Page of Wands, creativity. Your challenges for October. Death, transformation. And your message from Spirit. And your final card. Beautiful. Ten of Pentacles, and it represents luck. There we go. When I've exhausted the messages on these cards, I've run out of room somehow, magically. Okay. I'm going to pull one from the deck of tarot, all right, for an overall significator at the very end. So to get right into it here, we're looking at the King of Wands practicality for your overall energy for this reading for the month of October. Oh, it's getting cold, you know that? Brr. This card, when it shows up, he's a man of he's not about talking and yap, yap, yap and wah, wah, wah. This is a man of action. He does what he says that he's going to do. He's a very inspiring person. If this doesn't come off as a person, there's a possibility here that it could just be the energy, too, that's going on right now. Where you yourself, there's no talk, no more talk. Now it's time you're taking action. You want to move forward. You want to make things happen. This is a very dynamic energy, a very dynamic person. Feeling very self-motivated for some of you as well. More open-minded than you have ever been before to new ways of doing things. if this is a person in your life, it's going to be very, very easy. This is somebody that's very easy to read. They, he usually allows his feelings to show. If you recognize somebody like that, this could also be you as well, Aries, where your feelings show all the time. This could be the you card very, very easily. Um, this person also, or if it's an energy, but if it's a person's connected to many people, if it's just the energy of, you're going to find yourself connected to a lot of people, and you're just it's going to be like a busy energy, and you find yourself needing to connect and contact with quite a few people. You may find yourself being exposed to people from different backgrounds at this time as well for some of you. Something very different from your own. Some of you may experience something very, very different from your own. Some of you may be traveling as well, is what I'm hearing here. And in that way, you're going to strange lands or new lands. They're not strange, stranger, like a stranger, something you don't know yet. The first time going there, having the experience of a lifetime, or maybe not. You may come back with memories you'd rather forget. I'm picking that up for somebody. As the U card, Tarot is suggesting that you should maybe find practical solutions to practical problems at this time. Also, to make sure you see to your network of friends and professionals and your contacts as well, and continue to grow that as far as they go. Broaden your horizons, widen your social circle, widen your business circle in that sense. The advice is to explore your passions and to look to unconventional people in new places. Your keywords are energy, creativity, power, wisdom, passion, freedom, and openness, and that is your overall energy. The next card that I pulled for you is in your financial sector. One moment, please. Oh, Three of Pentacles, recognition. That falls into your financial sector. So it's great because this is the Pentacles, of course, and that does represent creativity, but most of all, money. Positive attention could be given to somebody. You could be given a reward, and your success could come across as more public than it is private. So this is not going to be a one-on-one thing with yourself and with somebody else. This is not going to be a one-on-one thing. There's going to be a whole group, a whole network of people in one form, one shape or another. The word's going to get out. Some of you could attract some media attention. Now, these are not everyday run-of-the-mill things. So this is not going to resonate with everybody. So only going to hit home for a few people here out of everybody that watches this. But yeah, and this could mean things could become public in other areas of your life as well, rather than remaining private. But you're going to be recognized for something that is meant for somebody. Some of you are going to make new improvements to your home to get to the more mundane, everyday things. And Tarot, so says Tarot, to take pride in everything you do during the month of October. I got that in a couple of other readings too, to take a lot of pride in everything that you do. The advice is be proud of your work, be proud of your achievements, and more success is going to be in the cards for you. So get used to it, is what I'm hearing. Get used to being on this wave, and it's a good one. Ride it for all it's worth. Your keywords are reputation and learning, skill, performance, reward, security, and completion. Security and completion. Also being recognized, because this fell into your financial sector, also being recognized for, in a way, of monetary recognition. Getting more money for something that you thought you would get more money for. You're getting way more than you expected. For somebody, they didn't expect anything. For others, it's a reward in a way of a job well done or something that you've done very, very well. It's going to sweeten up your bank account a little bit. It's going to be extra funds coming in for you that you weren't counting on. And how wonderful is that? That's just great. Your third card is a Page of Wands. It's all about creativity, and it falls into your house, your home, your hearth, your love, family, romantic love, marriages, relationships of everything, every kind, right across the board. When this card shows up, and this is a page as well, and get a good look at him there. The pages are, for those of you that are new to tarot, pages always represent they're a younger person, if they actually are a real person rather than an energy, and they always bring messages and news. They're the bearer of news, the bearer of messages for you. Beautiful card too. This page is a good page. He's very, very charming. He's very, very chit-chatty. He's full of talk. He's bubbly, if this is a real person. And he's going to be bringing, excuse me, great news about creative projects for some of you, and your travel plans as well. He could be letting, just give me a moment here. This person could be bringing you information about new work. He could be sent as a messenger for somebody to tell you that somebody is seeking you out, is what I'm hearing. Someone else is seeking you out, wanting what it is that you do. This is a way of making some extra money for yourself as well. He can also carry messages of love or travel plans. When he appears, or if it is just, again, this could be an energy as well, reveals a very fun and flirtatious time, very lighthearted time for you. This card is also indicative of a very creative person as well. This guy could be somebody that's in the creative fields of creative arts, a writer, a dancer, an actor, or a musician. And you could be discovering your own talents as well, or bringing your own talents out of the closet. I'm hearing for somebody. Things that you would, something that you've done when you were younger and you're very good at, and you're very talented at. Somewhere along the line, you laid that to rest and you kind of put it away. And you tucked it away. You're going to be hauling that back out, metaphorically blowing the dust off it, checking it out, shining it up, whatever it is, and reintroducing it into your life again, or giving it another go and another try. That could be happening for some of you. That's any kind of arts right across the board. The advice is, now's the time to express yourself. Feel free to do that. The time is perfect for that. The self-expression, incredible. It's going to bring you a lot of inner joy. It's going to bring you a little bit more balance to yourself, which brings more balance to your life, which brings more balance to your home life and your family and your personal relationships. Because you become a more well-rounded person, more happy and content with who you are and what it is that you do, it overflows into other areas of your life. And it makes everything just all around better. Your keywords are messages and travel news, communications, new work, expression, transition, and entertainment. This page could also bring news not only of travel, but of bringing forth a travel companion, news about a travel companion, somebody that you may hook up with and go on a trip with. So you want, whether that's business or pleasure, I really can't zero in on that, but I don't see it going alone. For whoever this applies to, this was not the original plan, is what I'm hearing, and all of a sudden there's somebody else that's going along with you, or you're going along with them. It could even change your mode of travel, and maybe they have a better way to go, and it'll be easier all the way around to follow this other person you've been invited to go with. Okay, your challenges for the month. I haven't seen this card in a while. It is the card of death and its transformation. And death doesn't mean real death. It's never for me. This card's never meant that. Not in the last couple of years that I've been doing tarot here. When I was younger in the old tarot, we're talking when I first started around 18, yeah, the card of death meant death. it meant what it meant. But things have changed with tarot. In that respect, we're looking at that it's not a death. It's the ending of something, okay, in your life is going to come to an end. Doesn't mean somebody's going to die. It could mean, it could relate right across the board to jobs, relationships, where you live, so many different things it could relate to. But it's the ending of one thing and leaving a slot wide open in your life, and it's got to be removed in order for something new to come in. There has to be room for something new to come in. Therefore, something has to leave to make room. Great changes are coming. So says tarot. That's the first thing right off the card. And that is what this card basically is. It's a change. It's a birth. Basically, transformation. What is not needed will be taken to make room for the new. So says tarot. This could be work or relationships. It could be old habits or just old ways of being, old ways of living. As a matter of fact, death clears away confusion in the most natural way possible for you. This brings in new people, new ideas, new opportunities, and a new era beckons. This is a wonderful card to have, okay? This is your challenges. You may not be so crazy about some of these changes coming up. That's what I'm picking up on here. That's where your challenge is really going to lie. Some things you're not going to want to let go. You're not going to want to have removed because you can't see beyond it. You can't see anything ever taking its place. But you need to be more open-minded. You need to let be, just to let be whatever is going to happen, and kind of go with it. You need to you need to relinquish that grip that you have on whatever it is that you're holding on. It's no longer serving a purpose in your life. You really need to let it go. It's not. It's just taking up space where the goodness can come in and take its place. A new era will beckon. That's a beautiful thing. It's not a bad thing. So the advice of the card: allow what will be, and do not resist any changes at this time. Embrace them. Keywords are rebirth and endings, change, beginnings, release, relief, and conclusions. Let nature take its course. That's the biggest thing that you can do. That's what you're going to struggle with the most. You're not going to be happy. You're not going to see the bigger picture. With something taken out of your life and pulled away, you're just not going to see the bigger picture, but you need to work at that. Now, your very last card, your message from Spirit, is a wonderful card. It's the 10 of Pentacles, and it represents luck. These readings have been going. It's like all this stuff beginning in the beginning of the month, and then things get a little crazy, like in the middle with the challenges and stuff. They're really heavy, and then there's like a happy ending at the end of it. Like, I can't get over it here. It's just incredible. When this card appears, it's here to tell you that good luck is on its way to you. Everything's going to be okay, even after the hardships, even after the breaking free, even after the relinquishing of things that you didn't want to let go of. It's going to be a good thing for you. You'll be repaid by karma and the universe many, many times over. The harder it is for you to let go, the richer the payment down the road for you. Some of you may celebrate a windfall or an unexpected financial bonus. And for heaven's sakes, I had this on the last weekly reading. Somebody said, well, where's the money coming from? Why can't you tell me where the money's coming from? Why can't you tell us that? Like, none of us know. Could you tell us that? Like, we'd all like to know. Like, aren't you curious? How come you won't tell us where the money? There's like a couple of thousand people on that video. It's like, get real. I'm not God, and to be able, and she thought that was funny. And I said, no, you're funny to even think for 1 minute that anybody has the capability of telling several thousand people, each and every one of them are going to come into money. And I can tell you exactly where the money's going to come from and who it's going to come from. Don't think that way. Use your common sense. Good luck is on the way, though. And an unexpected windfall or unexpected financial bonus could land in your lap. And it is a general reading. And it may not resonate with all of you. And no, not every single person watching this video is going to fall into a financial bonus of some kind. The message is only meant for some. All these different messages, that may apply to you, whoever you are. But the next message in the card could apply to somebody else. And then it wouldn't apply. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it works. That's what resonates. Whether it does or not resonate with you, that's what that means. Sometimes there's no message for your sign applying just to you. So, I mean, in that case, you would need a private reading, right? That's specific just for you. This bonus, this financial lift, this could even be something like a bill getting paid off that you don't have to pay anymore. There's a financial bonus. That's a plus. It could go that way too. Not necessarily somebody coming and just like slapping you in the head with a whack of money. But it could be something like that. It could be the paying off of a mortgage. You know, that in itself is almost a windfall when you think about it. There's different ways to look at the words that tarot brings forward. You have to examine some of them sometimes and look at them from different angles to, to be able to appreciate where they're coming from. A family gathering could be in the cards as well. For the odd one that this may apply to is an actual financial windfall or a big financial bonus. You will be celebrating. You'll be celebrating, and it's just wonderful. This is your message from Spirit, in case I didn't say. This is a wonderful card. It's very, very beautiful. Let's see here. The usual irritations are going to disappear as well. The things that used to bother you won't bother you as much as anymore. The people that used to people, I always get a kick out of this card, because so says tarot. Usual irritations will disappear, and you'll be feeling more of the love and support of your relatives and close friends that you refer to and you treat as family. Even among that group, there's always, with relatives, there's always some people that just work our last nerves, and we may be blood related, and we may, I always say this a lot, we may love them, but we don't like them all the time. Put it that way. They get on our nerves. They work on a short circuit big time. In relationships, though, in personal relationships, in romantic relationships, put it that way, as well. The card can predict that families can be joined in love through the connection of two other people, bringing families together. Feelings can end up being declared at these celebrations, and commitment will follow. And that in itself could be a big celebration, and maybe that's why you're celebrating. Somebody's getting engaged, and they're going to take it to the next step. Somebody's announcing a new birth in the family. There could be celebration for that as well. So that's just it's a great thing. The card so says tarot. A couple could move in together as well, or even announce an upcoming wedding. So the advice is to appreciate the bonds that you share with others right now, in love, all the love that comes with that. Never take it for granted, because it could be gone in a flash, and we all know that. Keywords are family, celebration, generosity, money, and completion. All right, let's get right into your one significator from tarot and see what we have there. I've been saying in all the videos, I did something to my muscle here in my arm. I pulled it. And these cards, every time I go to pull it out, I feel like my hand's going to drop them. They're heavy. They're as big as my feet. These cards are ridiculously big. Oh my God. It's nothing serious. I just pulled the stupid muscle. We want one significator for this 5-card spread, please, spirits. Master of the universe, master of the natural world, all right. And spirit guides. One significator for this 5-card spread, please, for the sign of Aries for the month of October in 2017. This is a monthly general reading. One significator, please. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, gosh. It hurts. I'm a baby. It hurts. It's limiting my... oh my gosh, it's getting worse as the night goes on. I'm not going to let that stop me, though. I'm tougher than that. We'll get this done yet. All right. Here. One more. All right. Whatever you say. One more. Is here all right? Yes. 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. And you guys know the drill. Let me grab my book. Those of you that are regulars, you know the drill. 4 of Pentacles. All right. The Lord of Power represents the time when we achieve a stable level of material balance. Isn't that great? At least in that moment in time. But on a purely mundane level, it might appear after settling into a new home. The card is, at this level, much concerned with material bounty. This is beautiful. You're talking financial stability here again. This is crazy. It's just I'm feeling the heat off this card here, and it's a good thing. It really is a good thing. This Lord of Power represents a time when we achieve a stable level of material balance, at least for this moment in time. So you try to make that last for as long as you can. There again, what's coming forward here is the Ten of Pentacles, and this unexpected bonus that just reemphasizes it, highlights that, you see. So that's for somebody out there. Somebody's coming into some unexpected extra money. Boys, oh boys, can you imagine that now? But at least at this moment in time, so you can see that it's just, this is not an everyday thing, an everyday occurrence. This is something completely unexpected for some of you. But as the card says, on a mundane level, it might appear after settling into a new home. So you know what? That would be great, because moving into a new home is a big expense, and nobody expects to have an abundance of money. Not the regular people of the world anyway. We figure, oh boy, we're going to be broke for a while. We're going to be strapped, right? But this can appear after settling into a new home. This card is all about material bounty. So I'm glad I pulled that. That's really good. Very happy for all of you. It's just wonderful. So I'd like to say I hope that this reading resonated with you, and I hope it meant something to you, and I hope you got something out of it. Also, thank you to all subscribers across the board. Thank you very, very, very much for all your support. Thank you to the subscribers that have formed the group in Facebook as well, Bay of Fundy Fortunes, which is a closed and very private group of like-minded individuals like yourself and like me. It's a safe haven where you can go. If you like this reading and you'd like to have something that's specific just for you, I do offer that service. The information for that can be found down below this video window in the Show More section. Please read through there once, grab my email that you see there, ship it off. I'll get you taken care of pretty quickly. So you can also find Bay of Fundy Fortunes, not just on Facebook and on YouTube, but Blogspot, Twitter, and Google as well. And if you're looking for me, you can usually find me sitting right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes. If not, you'll find me walking on the beach down below, along the water's edge that hold the mightiest tides on the whole planet, the beautiful and the bountiful Bay of Fundy. And I'm a tide freak. I love watching the tides come in. I love watching them go out. But guaranteed, if you're ever looking for me, you can always catch me waiting on the next high tide. Thank you very much for being here. Please enjoy your month of October. I wish you the very best. Peace and, of course, as always, much love to you all. Come back in a week's time, and we'll be doing the weeklies and following the month of October through to see how the monthly unfolds week by week. Hope you have a great, great month of October. We'll leave it at that, and I hope to see you back next week. Goodbye for now. Thanks a lot.